Hi everybody, my name is Samantha ainembabzi, a spoken word artist, a poet, and when I'm on stage I go by emotional stripper. I'm really excited. This is my first Pride to both attend or participate in actively. This is active for me and performing. And yeah, I'm just really excited. For so many people that are watching as well, it's their first Pride too, and I'm really happy that that you're on, that you're watching. Thanks for the support, thanks for the love. I'm holding a mini book that I made myself called a zine, and I learned this at a workshop. A poet that I think most of us know her, Gloria Chichoncho, taught me this skill. And in August I'll be launching my book, which I'm making. If okay, the 42 days don't keep 42 days in on us. That's the plan. So help me good. Yeah, so that's this is what I want the book to look like. Hopefully the illustrator draws better than I do. And yeah. Oh, before I continue, I'd love to also thank my director, who is in charge of the makeshift stage, and you know, it's beautiful. It's Friday, it's like a shrine, which I don't know how I feel about it. But yeah, I really love it so much, and thank you so much. And let's get into the poetry. I think I've thanked everybody. Yeah. Let's do this. This first poem is called Quarantine. A little quarantine for my quarantine lover. It's funny how it took the world end for the madness in my head to end, to realize that you're where I'd love to end. It took the whole world to stay away for me to crave to come closer. Social distancing directives led to my heart craving some zero distance. I don't think I've ever used my phone quite this much. It's like every time my phone vibrates or pings in my pocket, it's like a way close to you. Somehow I feel like you can defy the laws, like you are LODU proof. I've never made a sound louder than the mess in my head until my phone started ringing when you call. That when the whole world was locked down, you finally chased down this wild heart of mine and locked it down. That of everything, finally we have managed to self-isolate with love. I work out now, you know. My heart lifting and dropping at everything you say. My fingers running 180 milliliters per second across my keyboard. My doctor will be proud of all the cardiovascular exercise I'm doing. Getting excited over seeing you, texting you. I think we have all the symptoms, but of all of them, the biggest is shortness of breath. I see your face and I am short of breath. Human beings really shouldn't be this beautiful, especially when there are respiratory pandemics roaming the earth. So quarantine lover, I guess all I'm asking is, do you want to come over? Maybe when all this is over, yeah, wetness to wetness, you could kiss me your lover. Thank you. I thought that stage performances are hard because I can see the crowd and I can see their faces and I can hear them murmuring, which is really annoying when you're doing poetry because you really want the crowd to listen to you. But these things, what do they call it? I've forgotten. Where you can't see the people. Invisible. Is it? I don't think it's invisible. But like, yeah, where I can't see. It's like, I don't know, like, I don't know if your mic camera. I've had a lot of Zoom meetings since last year, and oh my god, like I mute my microphone, I mute the video, and I disappear, and then I have to text me, yo, they've just asked you a question, and then I have to run. So please don't do that to me because I'll know, and then I don't. I'm not like trying to guilt trip anybody, but I will know. And can I say shout outs? I'm really excited. Yeah, so that when you notice I got really nervous and the bit of unrealistic things like texting in milliliters, I was nervous for a stage I cannot see and people I cannot see, and that's, yeah, I guess the nerves never go away. This next poem is I wrote it purposely for this show, and I had a whole other set, but then I wrote it after the directives, the lockdown directives, and something happened. Someone I know, I don't want to say I was close to her, but I knew her. She succumbed to depression, and yeah, so it's not exactly about her with depression, but it's about these days and how personally how I feel about them. Enjoy. I want to stay home, I really do, but if I am forced to wear one more dress, I just might die. Can someone please publish an essay on how to teach 50-year-olds plus about pronouns, because the next time he calls me she or he insists that I'm his daughter, I might die. My little brother hurt his foot and he came out wearing my binder as a bandage. I don't know how I feel about it. And I wanted to tell him, but I didn't know how to explain to a 4-year-old that sometimes a piece of cloth is the closest way that I can relate to who I really am. I really want to stay home, but COVID and this house are turning me into a magician. A depression magician. You see, yesterday I reached out into my pocket and I pulled out a scissor. I struggled finding the words explaining what they were doing there. The other day I almost took 30 diazepams and I was convincing myself that they're beans. I was snarking. It's like my depression just pops up anytime. That's why it's a magician. I don't even have to pull it out of a white heart or pull it out of my mouth. It just pops up anytime. So I want to stay home, but I am more scar than skin. It's like she knows where to hit me. And I have tried to speak about it, but it's laughable. Everybody is asking me, how does a fellow woman hit you? Fight back, claw her. The last time I fought back, she withheld food for 2 days. So I guess the battle that I have is to choose between whether I die of hunger, of corona, or of blows. But I really want to stay home. I want to stay home, but I look at my innocent babies. This is the 6th year and before 10 a.m. we haven't had anything to put in our bellies. My hotspot closed. I had there's a mama just below where I live, but when I approached her, she had doubled the fee. She said it's because government doubled the days. I tried to get clients on my own, but the last person that used me didn't pay. I guess he knew I didn't have anywhere to report him. I really want to stay home. I want to stay home. But what happens if I don't even have a home? What happens if I don't have a place to stay at? Will the police still arrest me? See, I've been winging life. I hope here, I hope there. But now even the places I'm hoping at are scared. It's about family, and I don't have one. Can I roam the streets until morning? Will I still get arrested? I want to stay home. I really do, but what if I can't? Funny story. I drive all my crop top inspiration from Winnie the Pooh. And then I was really sad when I found out. Okay, not sad per se, but I felt like my whole childhood was a lie when I found out that Winnie the Pooh was a guy. And I was like, oh my God. It's even more badass. Like, he's a guy, he's called Winnie, and he's in a crop top. Right? So yeah, Winnie the Pooh is my, what is it, spirit animal? What are poos? No, he's my role model. Yeah. So anyway, this is also another form of zine, and I actually, where I got this is I'll be making this. I can make these for particular occasions, for like you just order one for your loved one and tell me what you want to, what message you want me to convey, and then I'll design something like this for them. So my next poem is called Dictionary Stroke Definitions. It's really short, but it's about the five words that really, I feel like, describe me. Yeah. So I wrote a poem about how, what I feel like they mean to me. And not to me though, but what society has taught me they mean, and how sometimes I feel about them. So let Winnie take us on an adventure. You guys are trying to be dramatic. I don't even know why. It's because I can't see you. So I don't know. I hope you dressed up. If it was, you would dress up if you were coming somewhere was going to perform. And I hope you wore perfume. Fat. Adjective. Some synonyms for fat, according to society, are ugly. To be fat, the art of taking up more space than is acceptable. I spend my days tucking hopes and dreams in my stomach rolls, counting the days I am forced to live in spaces that don't want me by my stretch marks. Tired. It's an adjective as well. Definition. I've slept 8 hours every night this week, but somehow I go through my days like Samson at that last go with the Palestines, seeking the kind of sleep that requires heartbeats to stop, or pain, or both, and maybe stopping one somehow stops the other. Voice. Noun. Definition. Something I was apparently born with but need permission to use. Fatphobic, homophobic bigots. Is it your time for me to use mine? Feminism. Synonym. Sisterhood. A group of women clapping for me in the bathroom as I stand in the mirror shouting my fifth. She didn't deserve me anyway. Rainbow. Synonyms. Belonging. Possibility. I look to the sky and see a rainbow. I imagine another lesbian miles away, sent it to me like a wolf hole to remind me I'm not alone. Thank you. You see, this next poem is called 10 Cents on Being a Fat Lesbian. And so I've been a fat lesbian for 25 years. So over the time, this is what I've gathered it means to be a fat lesbian. Hit it! So 10 cents on being a fat lesbian. 1. Confidence. Everybody will walk up to you and say that they love how confident you are. But what they actually mean is how confident a person like you is. Go fucking tell Ruby Rose you find her confident. 2. You have to improve your mental math calculator. Let me tell you why. Over time, I look at my partners, and the first thing that goes through my mind is, so with all of this, how is 69 going to work? It's very important. 3, curiosity. It's very unfortunate that most people walk up to you and bluntly tell you they're curious. At a party once, someone told me that they thought they had slept with the fattest lesbian they knew until they met me. So their whole point was, I'm a novel act. Let me just explain this to you. Vaginas are like whiskey glasses, yeah? It doesn't matter who's holding it. It is the same size in most cases. And the purpose is the same. And you drink from it the same. It's not rocket science. Courage. I've learned that the amount of courage you have must double your tummy size. That's not true. I failed. I think I have the courage of a supermodel. Photoshopped. Cute. I forgot $1 for every time a girl called me cute. I do not want you to pinch my cheeks and say cute. I want to have sexual intercourse. I'm not cute. I'm not a puppy. Please stop calling us cute. 6. Everybody is going to think you have money. Cash. It's very unfortunate that we live in a continent where fast food is actually cheaper than healthy food, as opposed to the other way around. Yeah. People should know that gyms are also this expensive, guys. I once tried to go and model for a gym. I told them I go for free, and then when I lose weight, I will pay. I think they read through my bullshit. They didn't allow me. 7, gender roles. They'll be spelled out obvious for you from the beginning, and apparently it's because they don't make khaki any size above 2 extra large. So if you're 2 extra large, prepare to have a gender role specifically set out for you as the woman in the relationship. And that always bothers me, because I look at lesbian relationships like chopstick meals. There's no fork, there's no knife, so there's no woman and there's no man. But yeah, when you fight, kitchen. 8, people will always think you're older than you are. Sometimes it's a good thing. And sometimes when you're in gay bars at 11 p.m. and someone thinks you're 35, sometimes you get sad, because then maybe what if you never have someone love you up until that age? Cook. It will be assumed that you are fat because you cook well. But there's a theory about cooks that they never eat what they cook. So I don't understand why everybody assumes that about fat lesbians, that, just reach out to my pocket and pull out a chef hat. They don't work like that. But yeah. 10, care. And I swear by this. A fat lesbian will care for you twice her body weight. And she'll not care for you twice her body weight. No, it's a lie. We never stop caring. We're destined. Come close. I guess we are literal big softies. Thank you. This next poem is called Idi Amin Dada. Yeah, when you listen to it, I don't know what's going through your mind, but I have a feeling it's going to be my what do they call it? My that poem that earns me like something. Not because it's a really nice poem, but I feel like the title would make people curious about it, and it would maybe take me somewhere. Also, let me stop being sad. It's a really nice poem. Anyway, yeah, so here goes. Idi Amin Dada. Old joke goes, Field Marshal Idi Amin Dada was actually just Idi Amin until the women in his life grew. Interestingly, they were always new. So instead of being questioned by his misters, his answer was simple. They were all his sisters. Dada in Swahili means sister. I wonder how many women there had to be to have the name added to his list of names. New joke goes, Samantha was just Samantha until the women in her life grew. They lasted longer than the field marshals and they were never new. But instead of being questioned by her sisters, her answer was simple. They were her sisters from other misters. And if by the time I die, it would have gotten to Idi Amin's level and I'll have it to my tombstone. Neighbors concluded, actually, claim it the most. Idly minding my business, I'm stopped by a shopkeeper who asked me where my sister is, who is actually my heart keeper. She'll attack me for eating all the food and starving my sister. I'm little that curious, like Idi Amin's sisters. Little does she know that my sister touches me once, and my body turns into a kitchen, manufacturing all her favorite creamy delicacies. That I'm her altar, where she kneels down to pray and has anointing oil flowing down her face. We move together and my sister holds my hand, and they call her caring. Some go as far as saying we look alike. My sister just whispers, should be all the DNA exchange. My sister stands up to dance with me and people cheer. And then I think of my friend James and the last time he tried to play the brother card. He had the LC one at his house in the morning and he was evicted. I've lived in this house for the past 5 years with 3 different sisters. James can't stay in a place for 5 weeks without being evicted. I guess sisterhood is lesbian privilege. Thank you for being a wonderful crowd. Follow me on Facebook, Emotional Stripper. I'd say follow me on Instagram, but I started to use it for nudity and not poetry, so it will be a futile venture unless you want to follow my OnlyFans. Yeah, happy Pride. Well, Pride is every month. In our hearts, apparently, yeah. But thank you so much for coming and for listening to me. Yeah. Bye. I'm going to now become a participant and enjoy the next performances.